Ah, wintertime. Such a magical time of the year. You know, there's nothing I like more than curling up next to the fire with a nice hot cup of Dr. Pepper? The latter half of the 20th century was an interesting time for food in the United States. The country was going through a lot of change during that period of time, and food changed along with it. Technological advances radically changed how food was made, stored, and consumed. It truly was a revolutionary time. This time period also gave us some really bizarre recipes. I mean, look at some of this stuff. Jello salad, salad loaves, banana roll salad. Blech. Seriously, what was it with people and messing up salads this way? Now, some of you may be thinking to yourselves, gee, soda mixer, that's a very interesting history lesson, but what does this have to do with soda again? Well, the answer to that is quite simple. While I was looking through some of these recipes, this one stood out to me. A recipe for a hot Dr. Pepper. Now, I consider myself to be a pretty big Dr. Pepper fan, so when I saw this I was sickened, but curious. And I knew I had to give it a try. So today, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to follow this recipe, try it out, and see if hot Dr. Pepper is as bad as it sounds. With all that being said, let's get started. The recipe for a hot Dr. Pepper is actually quite simple and only requires two different ingredients. Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper and a slice of lemon. So I headed out to try and find these ingredients. Well, the word try is a bit unnecessary since I was able to find the ingredients with no problem whatsoever. I am now back from the store and I've got the ingredients that we need. The Dr. Pepper, the Diet Dr. Pepper, and the lemon. So let's get started. Hopefully I won't regret this. We'll begin with the normal Dr. Pepper. The recipe says to let the Dr. Pepper heat up until it steams, so we're gonna do that. And while the Dr. Pepper heated up, I sliced the lemon. Looks like it's heated up and ready to serve. Here's our hot Dr. Pepper. It definitely smells weird, but let's give it a try, shall we? Oh, it's hot, it's hot. I was not impressed by how this tasted. It barely tasted like anything, and it wasn't as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. It mostly tasted sour from the lemon, which wasn't very good. I mean, you can barely even taste the lemon. It really doesn't add any flavor to it or anything. And no matter how much I had, my opinion didn't really improve. I feel like it's getting worse the more I drink it. Finally, I had had enough. No, not for me. I really didn't like hot Dr. Pepper, so I'll give it an overall score of 2 out of 10. Well, that was hot Dr. Pepper. Let's see if the diet version fares a bit better. Now all we had to do was follow the same steps, but this time with Diet Dr. Pepper. And now that it was ready, it was time to try it. Alright, here goes nothing. Interesting. Something incredible happened. It didn't taste completely terrible. I feel that this one tastes a lot better. Well, a lot is a bit of an exaggeration. It tastes a bit better. It actually tasted sweet, like Dr. Pepper should. And the lemon also combined pretty well with the Diet Dr. Pepper. That being said, however, it was still a hot Dr. Pepper. Now, I wouldn't make this for myself, but if for some reason someone somewhere said to me, "Hey, would you like a hot Dr. Pepper?" I would say to them, no thank you. But if I had to say yes, I would say, diet please. Well, it still wasn't very good. This was definitely an improvement over regular hot Dr. Pepper. Which is why I'll give hot Diet Dr. Pepper a score of 4 out of 10. So, what can we conclude from this little experiment? Is hot Dr. Pepper as bad as it sounds? Well, kind of, yeah. The flavor was horrible at worst and underwhelming at best. The regular Dr. Pepper tasted horrible, and while the Diet Dr. Pepper didn't taste as bad, it still wasn't particularly impressive. As a Dr. Pepper loyalist, I consider this borderline sacrilege. So yeah, it could have been a bit better. But that's just my opinion. Try it out for yourself and let me know what you think. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. I always enjoy reading your comments. And make sure to follow me on social media to keep up with the latest updates. I know this was a bit different from my other videos, but worry not, we'll be going back to a regularly scheduled mixing. With all of that being said, I'll see you next time! Seriously though, if you're gonna give this a try, do it with the Diet Dr. Pepper.